Alright, welcome to my tutorial, Blender tutorial, where I'm going to teach you how to model eyeglasses. First, we'll hide the camera and the light, delete the cube, and Shift A, select the curve and go to path, select path, and then now go to edit mode and we select the three vertices in the middle and pull it down to try to form the eyes, the curved eyes, and we'll just click on the z-axis to kind of align it perfectly. Go click on the move tool and pull it down so it should be really nice. Now it's really nice. Okay, now we hit E to extrude it and try to put it on that line in the middle right there. Just try to put it in right there. There you go. And now we can do the same thing to the right side. We hit E to extrude and then we just put it on there. Okay, now we're ready to kind of give it a little bit of flesh, something. So we can go down to this, just go down here on the properties panel, and then we're gonna give it a little bit of shape. We're gonna extrude it so that form should come out. Under path, go to geometry, go to the extrude button. We don't know depth, and so you should give it a little bit of thickness, and there you go, something like that. All right, really good. All right, now we'll try to rotate it back to normal state so that you can be able to use it. Oops, I think I'm rotating it on the wrong axis, so I have to do it on the right axis. It's a mistake. I'll try to set it to 0. Shit. Okay. Oops, my error. I think I have to rotate it downwards. Okay. Maybe yours might not be like this, but maybe it's because I'm on the wrong axis. As you can see right up there, it's not correct. It's two different sides. Like okay, right now we're on the right position. Okay, very good. We'll rotate it now accurately. Okay, let's rotate it. Okay, nice. Move it up, and then now we're gonna duplicate it to make the other eyeglass. We'll just duplicate it. Click on the snap buttons tool up there so you could snap it to a specific position. All right, now we have the two eyes set. All right, next let's switch it off. Next, we're gonna have to add the what you're gonna have to hold the two eyeglasses together. So we'll add another path and we'll try to fit the two perfectly. So we're gonna have to scale this one, and so we should shouldn't be really like the way it is, like this long line in the middle. So we're just gonna scale it to make it fit perfectly. Oops, we'll go to the edit mode, but let's move it first into the middle. Okay, I think we scale it again. Okay, right there. Okay, beautiful. Now it looks like it's perfectly aligned, but let's really check it out. Let's go to the thing. I think it's good. All right, edit mode. We'll just go to the edit mode and try to see that we can adjust it still. Just move it a little bit and just tweaking it a little bit. Okay, we're just tweaking it. We'll go to the depth to give it a little bit of skin. There you go. Set it to like 0.3. All right, just checking to see if it's uniform. Okay, beautiful. All right, we just have to now fit it perfectly. We'll click on the z-axis so that we can now fit it perfectly between the two. And we move it. Just make sure you tweak it so that it could be perfectly aligned. Okay. Now I think we'll just add some other one under another bridge between the two eyes. just duplicate it and move it downwards. Okay. Okay, so you should just be a little bit more classy. There you go. Now we're gonna have to go to edit mode and move it in. Hit the other, click on the other vertex and move it in so it could fit perfectly. There you go. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna have to work on, think, the handles. Think that's pretty much done right now with the eyes. Now we're gonna be working on the handle. Um, I think we'll have to add another path. Go to curve, add another path. We'll just try to tweak it a little bit so we could suit our needs. Okay. So just rotate it. I'm just gonna rotate it. And then basically next thing that I'm gonna do actually is to select the last vertices. That's we'll go to edit mode. Then try to select the last vertice. Yes, I think that's what I do. Yes, just click on that last vertex there and move it downwards. Move it downwards. Just try to tweak it a little bit so that it should look like a real handle. Just tweaking it a little bit. Good. Now we're gonna have to add a little bit of depth into it so that it should take shape. Okay, it's looking good. All right, we're just gonna align it with the eyeglass. Click on the y-axis, no, the x-axis, and try to align it. I think we'll have to do it on the z-axis instead. Okay, perfectly, perfect. We'll just try to align it, just tweak it a little bit. All right, then now align it, put it on the right side. Okay, right, right, right there. Okay, beautiful. Now add some little depth. We'll just check to see if it's perfectly aligned. Oops, it's a little bit high. Just move it a little bit down and push it to the corner. Push it to the corner. All right, good. Now, looking good. We can add some depth into it now. Just go to edit mode and go down to the geometry tab, and under geometry go to the depth, and we're gonna set it to 0.5. No, we're gonna set it to 0.4. So we should know that it's kind of, you see that it's kind of really not really, it's clunky, like I've overdone it, so I'll have to reduce the value. All right. Oops, you see, so we'll have to reduce it. We're gonna go to under the depth and go to do 0.04. 0.04. Good, perfect. That's really good. Now we can duplicate it and put it on the other side. Just go to our top view, duplicate it, and put it on the other side, the left side. We're almost done. Okay, let's move it. Good. Just checking to see if everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, beautiful. Now let's go to the shading tab and try to give it a little bit of texture. So now we're gonna choose a material. We just click on that. Yeah, we click on the base color and pull it down to be really black. We click down there on a material. Well, if you don't have a new material, gonna have to go ahead and click on that new material that you saw there and create your own material and apply it. And then you click on that little checkerboard, and then you find it there, and now you can be applying it to each and every part of the glass of the eyeglass. There we go. Here, hit it again. Go, add it again. Go, and then we add it again, and until we're done. Okay, we're pretty much done at this point because we're done shading. All right, just go to the rendered mode or to see it better. Okay, looks good. We just add in a plane. Go to solid mode so we can see the plane better and scale it up so it should have a floor that it's sitting on. Okay, just adjust it. There you go. Go to look dev mode, to rendered mode, and see how it looks. Looks fine. Let's go to look dev mode, switch on the lights. Okay, now we can see better. We're gonna have to adjust the light a little bit. All right, now let's go to the render settings and see how we're gonna have to render it. I think that we just do 1080 by 720, or you could do 720 by 600. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's just that the bigger the render, the more time it's gonna take to render, especially if you have a slow computer, and the smaller the render, the less time it's going to take. So we're gonna have to go back and go to the view, lock camera and view, and hit N to do that. There you go. Now we're going to just looking for the best position. And now we'll go to render and we render it. See how it looks. Good. Really good.